Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we are gonna be I'm gonna be telling you 5 robberies that should get either buffed, nerfed, and why they should. Alright, so the first robbery basically stands on the cash and the look. So you probably may know what I'm talking about. The gas station. It hasn't been remodeled at all. I don't believe so. Maybe a tiny bit, but no major remodel. No major remodeling to it. The donut shop was remodeled just a few updates ago, like back in October, I think it was. But the gas station never got updated. At least I believe so. And also, for these two, gas station and donut shop, I feel like maybe for VIP, they should get 2,500, maybe 3,000. And for normal players, like 1,500. I feel like they should give a little bit more cash. Not as much as normal robberies, but just a little more that they do. Like for normal players, they give only 800. They only get 300 cash. And they're basically worthless with that. Although, even like with VIP and duffel bag, it's still low for 1,800, I believe. I don't even know what it is. So yeah. The next robbery is the bank. Not the whole like bank. I'm talking about the floors. The one there's 2 bank floors which I want to talk about the most. It's one of them only gives 4,000. No. Yeah, 4,000 with the game pass. Without, it gives 2,500, I believe. It's very little, and it should get a little bigger of a buff. At least 3,500. So yeah. And then the floor that should get nerfed is the the presidential. It is way too hard for people. Every time it's the presidential vault, people don't even rob it because if they do, then they'll eventually. They'll die. They won't make it. I can do it, but for most players, I see them die in there. So I think it should get nerfed. And Asimo and BatsCC even talked about nerfing it a bit. Make the lasers slower. And that would be good. So you could move around. But right now, it's just too hard for most players. And I don't think it should be that hard. Alright, next robbery I think that should get, buffed or nerfed or revamped or remodeled, is the museum. Cash is fine. The only thing I'm talking about is the looks. It hasn't been, like, updated since, I think, the beginning. They never really, like, changed anything in the museum. I mean, changed, like, the outside of it. And maybe it would be nice to have a little bit new of a museum. And yeah, like the bank got remodeled, the jewelry store did, power plant did, donut shop did, um, cargo plane, well, kind of, not much, but like cargo train, they switched like the things um around like different season maps and stuff, like winter map. They changed it, but museum never really got changed. So yeah, two more robberies that I want to talk about is cargo train. Yes, it's actually in the map right now. So it gives 3,500 cash. But for people without the Game Pass, they make way too little money. And with cargo train, they only get 1,700. I honestly think it needs to be at least 2,000. 2,000 would be nice to have for people without the Game Pass. It would just make them feel more being able to rob. Because I used to be without the Game Pass, and it was terrible. I like barely made any cash. Cause like, think about it. Jewelry store only 2,500. Museum 3,500. Bank. They're all different, but still mainly around 3,000. And uh, and donut and gas. They they just don't make a lot of money. And I feel like they should get a bit of a buff. And maybe that would bring a little bit more people into the game without Robux that don't have Robux. And finally, the last robbery is the bank truck. Either it should get removed, or yeah, that's the only thing. Honestly, I rarely even do. And if I do, it's so rare because no one ever robs it. Like, I wait there and I keep telling cops to come and help me with it, but they never really care. Because I think the problem is they don't like splitting the robbery. And something a lot of people do is they selfish rob it. They take it with someone. They're in. So they enter the driver. Then someone enters the passenger seat. Then they drive off a little. Like, let's say this is the. Let me spawn quickly something that looks like the bank truck. So, let me just use this for example. So they're going, and then they lock it. They go over, lock, and they kick them out and go like here, so it knocks them out. So then they're just left behind there. Then they quickly speed up and they go to the spot, which let's say it's at the store. The store over here. They can't see it over here, so then it's parked. They come behind and they get 11,000 cash or 10,000, however much they. And the problem is, if everyone got the same amount of cash, there wouldn't be that problem because they would all get the same amount of cash. But yeah. So those are my thoughts on those kind of robberies. Asimo, if you do watch this, please take that into consideration. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.